Hey Zoe, what's up? This is Aston, and this is a program called OBS that I use to, how do you say, review essays pretty much. Um, it's how I work it's how I use the computer to do like a live recording. Anyways, so the Smith, let's take a look. The Smith essay, you have a counselor version and you have regular version. They're very, very similar, and I am going, you know the prompt, I'm not gonna go over it again, but it's basically asking for a time when you laughed at yourself or a time that made you um, laugh, when you last really laughed. I mean, we can look at it. Common app. We're gonna talk about this at the end of this video. But let's go back to my colleges. I don't know if you're familiar with Common App, but I'm pretty sure you are because you were able to write the essay on Smith. Um, so let's go down to Smith. And if you don't, if you haven't, you can um, go around this and get used to it. Uh, to tell you the truth, I'm not even used to this because it's kind of clunky, the website, but it's okay, you get used to it. We know that colleges ask a lot of hard questions on their applications. This one is not so hard, and we promise there is no hidden agenda. Just have fun. Okay. Um. All right. There's some little things I want you to notice. The way that they presented this, they're showing how they think in their writing. So just have fun. That's something that's really important to them. Smith girls have fun, right? I don't know what specifically that means, and they don't either, and that's what they want to know. It's not so hard, so don't try really hard. Just be yourself. That's another thing. They promise that they have a lot of character. They have a lot of personality. You can tell from the couple sentences. We have all heard the saying, "Laughter is the best medicine." All right, recount a time when something really made you laugh. Do you have the ability to heal people? They talk about medicine here, so that's another clue. Laughter is the best medicine. Recount a time when something really made you laugh. So, how did you answer this? Talking about basketball, stuff to work on. Oh, you didn't see that. Is there anything sensitive on there? No, nothing sensitive. Fundamentals. I'm the basketball coach. I like to call myself trainer though, not a coach. I'm definitely not a coach. Too serious. Right. All right. So here are track changes. Here's the review of it in written form. Here's the live form. Ding! My alarm struck 4. I sprang out of bed and crept to the kitchen. Trembling, I lit the burner and poured oil into the pan. Um, it's a really cool setup. It's a good hook. I'm paying attention. I know what's going on. It's brief. So it's getting right into the action, and it's really effective. But it doesn't. There's a lot of complications with the essay. Whoosh! The hot oil splattered. Great. Biting my lip, I swallowed the pain and tossed the spinach while the oil was still hot. You're good with rhythm and sound, so alliteration, splattered, swallowed, tossed a spinach, still, whoosh, like all that is S. I don't know if you know that you're doing that, but that's what makes writing amazing or great. Sprinkling salt. So you continue this S alliteration, sprinkling salt with one hand. I diced an onion and cut pork into fine strips. You know how to use pacing really well. Chop chop, you can set a scene very well either. The sound of the knife echoed in the sweltering kitchen. Soaked in sweat, you continue this whole thing. I turned down the heat to let it simmer for 30 minutes. All of the words are like really nice. It's well cooked. All right, for 30 minutes. The anxiety of waiting. There's a little bit of personality there. The anxiety of waiting. It's similar to how they say we promise. It's like colloquial. It's talking. So that's great right there. Let me check to see how long this video is. 4:28. All right, I gotta get through this. The next thing I knew, I was awakened by a pungent burning smell. Also awakened by were my parents, who came rushing to the kitchen to find a smoking pan. It was my 16th birthday, and I had fallen asleep cooking a meal for them. That's the punchline. All right. Um, I'm aware of that, but there's so many things that I don't understand. To my relief, they began laughing. Remembering the Chinese proverb, I don't know why they're laughing though. Remembering the Chinese proverb that you will never be punished for making people die of laughter, I began to laugh too. Okay, so I think you're trying to show that you're 为其他人为不是为了自己 it's like for other people is what you're trying to show. Um, like it's okay to laugh in this situation, even though it's dangerous. I think, but I have to guess. I'm not. It's not super clear that that's what you're saying. I began to laugh too. Sacrifice. You're cooking for them on your birthday. You're saying that, but it's too obvious. Like you're saying like, oh, 我很伟大. I don't know if you're saying that, but it can come off like that. That was my instinct. But it comes off like that. I'm sure that's not your intention. No one wants to say that, but it comes off like that. Think about it. It was my 16th birthday, and I'd fallen asleep cooking a meal for them. It was my birthday, but I did this for them. All right, think about that. As we laughed together, albeit at my expense, I was more grateful than ever for my parents' sense of humor. But there you go. You highlight it. You get it. You're smart. So full were our hearts at that moment that we forgot our empty stomachs. It's like a warm kind of feeling after you talk about that. Okay, here's a review. This is basically what I just said, but this video I think elucidates it a little bit better. You're going to have to address those issues. So the story, um, I get it, but I don't know the what's super funny about this. I mean, I'm not saying it's not funny. That's the thing. It's like it really made you laugh for some reason to you. It gives me insight into your mind. So what are you trying to say? Because it's not super clear, so I get confused. What are you trying to say? I understand that you're trying to sacrifice things like that. Um, but your sense of humor, what about that? So maybe you want to talk about that or uh, hash it out in future drafts. All right. So there's that, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the other version and the questions you had there. Okay. So hope you liked the video. Take care. Talk to you later.